What's up, everybody? Welcome to the third episode of High Heel Beat Face. I am the beautiful Bella Spreads.
And I'm your favorite mistake.
Welcome. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, everybody. It's been almost a what? Almost a month since we did one, right?
Almost
No,
a month.
couple weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. Almost a
Yeah.
month. Yes, that sounds
February's
right.
fast.
Oh my God. Yeah. So right now we are just, reviewing the PLEs. If you guys want to see more, let us know. We might put a little something out for you. Let's see. Where do we even start here?
Well, we're
Elimination
reviewing
Chamber.
the Elimination Chamber this time.
No, I was gonna say like what the buildup for the Elimination Chamber felt like for you.
I didn't feel any build up, honestly. Don't even know why we had an Elimination Chamber. I don't know what's really happening for WrestleMania. I'm kind of confused at it all. I miss
Yeah,
Fastlane.
it's like, well, I mean, obviously we know that like a lot of the stars got injured, the male stars at least, so they had to scramble.
It's true.
But they did kind of wait last minute for a lot of the women's stuff, right? It's felt like, well, I mean, obviously they didn't know what they were gonna do with Jade because she kept injuring everyone.
I usually look forward to the Elimination Chamber because I want to know what storylines I can follow going into WrestleMania, and I don't feel like anything really came out of it, you know? But due to injury, I understand. But Rhea and Io losing the titles, so Rhea could get in here last minute to face Jade. Like, it's a great match. It's going to be dope, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, you could have done so much more creatively with that.
I agree because it seemed like they were teasing Charlotte versus Jade, like just like the week before. So yeah, we'll talk about what we were expecting, right? I mean, we can just get into it, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
First match was the Women's Elimination Chamber.
That's right, and of course, y'all know I love my women wrestling. Love them so much. Girl power, equalization between the sexes. All right, yeah, the women. We started off with Kiana James, who was again one of the MVPs at the Royal Rumble. Like people have really been rooting for her these days. I love that. I love because I feel like in NXT she was kind of a flop, and I don't know if it was her fault or not, but like she was always getting passed over and not really given time to shine, even though you could tell she was great. I know you know nothing about her.
I'm still like, did she do anything? Like, who did she beat to get into the chamber? I forget, you know?
She won a couple of matches recently. Yeah, and she's kind of like I think people have been rooting for her since the Rumble. I think that's really what made her, what gave her that spot.
Yeah, and that's great.
That's great. Okay. So yeah, it was Kiana James and Tiffany that started, right?
That started it off, right? Tiffany has a whole new shade of
She
foundation she's
does.
using.
I know. She actually looks more natural to
Mm,
me. Like, I mean,
she's
her makeup
I don't know.
looks more
I got
natural.
like that spray tan Orlando like vibe, but
Yeah. Well, yeah,
whatever.
I
I'm
guess
just
that's
being mean.
true.
I'm angry today, so please just take it as personal as you need to.
Take it as personal as I need. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like she's looking cute. I like her. I feel like she's always like made like she's wearing a lot of stuff. Um, she's been looking cute lately. I kind of like that.
Yeah. She does pack
But
on the makeup a lot.
oh well,
She
yeah,
definitely,
which is crazy
more
because she
than
doesn't
us.
need it. I know. I mean, I'm not wearing any. What are you talking about?
Natural.
So natural. These are my lashes. Uh,
You know who was really hysterical and great throughout the women's chamber, I think, was Raquel. She really shined, honestly.
yeah,
Just whole well-rounded personality, like kicking ass in the ring, funny in the chamber while waiting. Her commentary was hysterical, I thought.
yeah. I mean, I feel like Raquel, like she's really been showing more of her character in the last few months, and again, another one who's like finally shining. We've kind of been remember when she like came back, or what was it in Saudi Arabia or something, and it was like, "What are you doing here, girl?"
Yeah, I mean, they definitely were using her just for the sake of her size, and I feel like now she's truly developed to a dope character.
Yeah. No,
I do. I'm
definitely.
rocking with her right now.
Yeah,
Her
yeah, I
double
agree.
pin, that double pin was sick. It was
Yeah.
Asuka and Tiffy, I think, maybe?
No, Tiffy made it to the end. Uh,
Oh,
who was the other one? That
I
was
watched, I promise.
it was Alexa. No, Alexa was the first one out, which was crazy. Like, it was
Were you
really
mad about
fast,
that?
don't you think? No, I'm not mad about that.
Yeah.
I feel
No,
like
I
a
mean, I feel like the entrances took longer than the matches did.
yeah, yeah, that was
And it was
really the
silly, like,
thing.
they just kinda all did the same thing where they just kinda, one by one, like, just walked around and looked at each other,
Yeah.
and
I mean, they have
I
them
don't know,
do
I
that,
there was
I
no
feel like
storyline, you know what I mean? So I wasn't really
yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's something we don't have to do all the time. Like, I know they make them do that, like, that's their thing, but it's like, okay, like, you're also taking
yeah.
up match time.
Oh, yeah, so for me, it was just weird to see them enter the ring and then just one by one walk around the ring. It was just, like, so routine. It felt forced. It felt like a
Yeah.
stage direction rather than, like,
And it
I
definitely
have beef with
was.
this woman, so this is I can't wait till, like,
Yeah.
last year's Chamber was so much better, I thought, with, Jade coming back and taking on Naomi. That was dope,
Yeah,
and
I think
Bianca's
that was
just like,
cool.
you had those stories that were there. I didn't feel like we had that this year.
Yeah, there weren't really any stories in the chamber for the women at least. So, yeah, I mean, it was kind of anybody's game going in, but I think we all knew the outcome either way. But
Well, Rhea won, right? She's
yes, of
headed
course. Mommy's
to
heading to
WrestleMania yet again
WrestleMania. Yeah, that was no
for a 5th
surprise.
time.
I know. No, 7th.
Oh, okay, okay, I believe you.
Yeah. No, I just saw an Instagram post. That's why I know.
No,
Yeah,
valid, valid.
it's crazy. Is it 7th? Now I don't know if I'm lying or not.
Well, the reason I said 5 is because it might what I heard Michael Cole say was something about, like, her 5th consecutive since making it to the main roster. There could be NXT Rhea Ripley's
Oh,
in there.
yeah, because remember she did do have a match with Charlotte for the NXT title at
Do I
WrestleMania.
remember? No.
It was during the pandemic. Yeah, they had a match there. So
Oh,
that
was
it
that
was
the, one that took place with the pirates and stuff? It was supposed to be in Tampa Bay.
yeah, with all, like, the digital fans and stuff.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it
fun.
was that one. Yeah, okay, so maybe her 6th? I don't know. Whatever, someone will correct us. But, yeah, I mean, it was
Please do in the
obvious.
comments.
Yes, of course, always. We love your comments. We'll try to read them all. Yeah, I feel like we knew it was gonna happen. I was kinda sad that they lost the tag team championships the night before, her and, Io, mostly because now that kinda leaves Io with no WrestleMania moment, unless
Yeah.
she, wins this, women's gauntlet match that's happening on Raw for the Intercontinental number 1 contender to face AJ Lee, which we'll talk about later.
I would like to see Io turn on Rhea at some point, and, I wanted to see them in a TLC tag team ladder match for the tag team titles with, like, 2 other women. I thought, like,
Yeah.
Charlotte and Alexa would be in there. It would be, like, I think it's, like, the 25th anniversary of the first TLC match.
Uh,
So, I thought that would have been cool.
no, it would have. I mean, I feel like the way that they had built up the women's tag team division, like, I was expecting, like, a four-way something, because the Bella Twins came back and then they disappeared. You still have Nia and Lash, who are obviously kicking ass.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have so many tag teams, but now it's like WrestleMania season, and it's like, where are they now?
So many people.
Yeah,
Speaking of intercontinental titles, though, do we wanna move on to the women's intercontinental title match, or do we wanna talk
we
about
can.
anything else for the chamber?
We can. I
I mean, there
mean,
was nothing and it wasn't that exciting, right? It was like,
yeah, yeah.
Rhea won, great. So now
Yes.
No, alright, so after the Elimination Chamber, we had the women's match, right? It was like first half was dedicated to the women for some
Yeah.
reason. We had AJ Lee making her hometown debut maybe or return for, like, the past 10 years, taking on
It
Becky
was her it
Lynch.
was her first singles match in 11 years.
Wow.
That's what it
Wow.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
congratulations. But you know what? I didn't think the crowd was very hot for her.
I feel like she had her moments for sure. But yeah, I think I mean, I'm maybe speaking for me personally, but there's no world in where I see AJ Lee beating Becky Lynch. Like,
No,
no. Yeah. So
no.
obviously, I think this was kind of the thing. Like, yeah, the fans were behind her because she's a face, but it's also like you haven't been around for a while, and Becky's been kicking ass for a while. Like, there's no way Becky's losing to you 3 times in a row.
This was definitely, um, I
It's
don't
like
know
fan
the proper
service.
word for it, but yeah, yeah. It's like, here you go. I'll let you and your husband win in your hometown, and you guys can have a
Yeah.
moment. But nobody cared. I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't care.
Well, I mean, the thing is also that like it was also predictable because it was Chicago and because, it's
Mhm.
her first singles match. Of course she's gonna win. So we knew how that was gonna go. I think that was the thing that lacked in Elimination Chamber, other than the ending of the men's, was the predictability. I think everybody just knew we knew how it was gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was yeah, I mean, I probably coulda, like, done dishes and chores and just had it on in the background pretty much, that's
Yeah,
kinda how I feel about
and
this
I'm
whole
not gonna lie to
pay-per-view.
you, that's kind of what I did.
It was just, like, so predictable, 4 matches, it's like, I would hate to have paid $250, $350 for 4 matches. I would've been
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. I mean, really, I don't know what anyone really wanted to go to this for. It just
It was in
I don't know, it
Chicago,
didn't feel
right?
right. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Good for Chicago for having it. Um,
But you know what? I gotta say, though, like, past couple big city events haven't felt like that. The Philly event didn't feel like a Philly crowd. Chicago didn't get as,
well, yeah,
you know
I think we've kinda seen that WWE isn't really delivering right now. Like, that's
I
kind of
agree.
been the issue, It's like it was delivering so hard for a while, and now it seems like it's just so stagnant, and it's
Mhm.
like, "Okay, well, now what?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll still watch, obviously, but it's like the investment is different, and so's the
Yeah.
return.
Yeah, I'm definitely not feeling as invested in a lot of the storylines at the moment, especially because there's some like, to go back to the women's elimination chamber, I was kinda hoping that Raquel won. Because in my head, I was picturing Raquel wins and she's like, "Screw Jade. I actually want Stephanie too, and
Mhm.
you live for ruining my moment, for kicking me out of the Rumble." That would've that's a big story right there.
That's entertaining.
And they just like skipped through it. Like they
Mhm.
haven't delivered on that yet. Like, I mean, the only thing I can see happening at this point is like Raquel interfering in Liv's match at WrestleMania. But we'll see. We'll see, because it seems like they don't wanna do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hope I'm
Maybe they
wrong.
have something planned for the Judgment Day that, we don't know about yet.
Yeah. I mean, something's going on for sure. But, yeah, the women's intercontinental match, it was there, it happened. Yeah. The pace wasn't quick, it wasn't a good pace for me.
I mean, let's be honest, it's our first time back in the ring, like, do you really deserve a title shot right away? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I definitely don't think she deserved the win either,
No. Like, I'm
you
sorry,
know?
you had, like, Trish Stratus who, like, was working, like, a whole year, and she didn't get a championship. Like, AJ Lee's back for, like, 3 matches in, like, 3 months or 4 months, however long she's been back, and she gets a win, she gets a title, like, how make that make sense.
It doesn't at all,
Yeah,
at all.
but, go you, girl. I am
Yeah,
happy for her.
congratulations for having CM Punk as your husband, I guess.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm happy for her, but I just maybe they should have waited on it. But whatever. Maybe her contract
Yeah,
isn't
or
long.
Bill, that could be maybe she got it written into her contract,
Yeah, that was probably it. Yeah.
Who knows?
I know.
Who knows?
Robert.
But it was boring. Moving
Yeah.
on to the next one. How's that for a
Moving on.
transition?
What, my transition?
Yes, exactly.
All right, the next match was the championship. CM
Daddy
Punk
Finn.
versus my baby, Finn Balor. I love him. I love him so much. I mean, obviously, again, we knew he wasn't gonna win, but It was a banger match.
Yeah, it was.
You put Finn Balor against anybody, and it's gonna be an amazing match. God, I already forgot the numbers, but, like, the statistic is, like, he hasn't won a match in, like, over 6 months, I think,
Oh, wow.
and it's like, y'all keep messing with this guy, and he keeps losing, and you think he's gonna get that push, and then nothing happens. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing wasting, like, one of your best wrestler?
I hope that his time is coming now, with him trying to be the good guy in Judgment Day and, whatever comes of him and Dom. Like, I personally would love to see him and Dom, like, have, like, I was thinking about it today, like, best out of three, a match, 1-1, and then come SummerSlam, it's like a Iron Man match, like a good old fashioned, like
Yeah.
real deal wrestling. Give me a full hour, not just the 30 minutes. I don't know. Something like that would be amazing, but
Yeah, because they'll deliver. Like,
absolutely.
yeah, Dominic is a great wrestler too, and I mean, we really need to see Finn shine more because you obviously see the crowd gets behind him. Everyone's happy his old theme song is back. Like, we're ready. We're ready for him to come back in his little tiny briefs.
Yes, Demon Valor.
Yeah. We need the demon. Um, but it was a solid match. It was a solid match. We knew how it was gonna end. There was no questioning that. Um,
CM Punk got punched in his face and was bleeding. I always love that.
do you not like CM Punk?
I hate him. I don't like him. I never
I
really
get it.
did.
No, I
Yeah.
get it.
I mean, I can't say hate. That's a very strong word, but I really hate him. No, I'm just I never, what? I honestly never got the straight edge thing. I didn't really watch when he had the pipe
Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah, me either.
Um,
I love
you
drugs.
know, like I thought it was cool like when he had his AEW run, just because it was like the rebellion or like, like the
Yeah.
anti-establishment, but he
Yeah,
doesn't
I
do it for me.
feel yeah, I wasn't into him, like, in his first run. I thought his character was silly. In all those years when he was, like, talking smack about the company and everything, and it's like, yeah, we get it, they suck sometimes. They suck for some people, but they kinda treated
Yeah.
him really well.
Some of his promos, I feel it's just like, look at me, pick me,
"Pick me, choose me, love me."
yeah, love
Yeah,
me.
but, I
That's
mean,
why,
he's hot now,
whatever.
so I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I
I guess.
know.
I
I'm
mean,
only a
you
fan
know
of
what?
his because I find him really attractive.
Oh God, no. But I do think the photo he posted after the win with him and the Intercontinental title was
Yeah,
hysterical. I'll
that
give
was
him that
funny.
much,
I
like I love that.
know.
That's pretty funny. So
Yeah,
go. I'm stuttering, losing my words, but good on you for that one.
yeah. I think his promo I mean, obviously his promo work is good. He's great at what he does. Best in the world? No. But, like, he has a big fan base. People love the crap out of that man. So,
The audacity to
yeah.
walk out to Jordan though, like, girl, sit down.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's insane. That was insane. I was
What is
like,
happening right now?
yeah. I was like, as someone who, like, rarely watches, like, other sports, well, real sports,
This is on
and
ESPN now.
huh?
We're on ESPN now.
Oh, yeah, it's ESPN. I know. It's a real sport now. Yeah, when I heard that song, I was like, "What is happening here?" It's like,
Ridiculous.
you don't have your own shoes. Come on now."
I will say having the announcer is pretty cool though, just for a nostalgia effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. So, the
Yeah.
men's chamber.
No, 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 wait. But Finn lost though. Finn lost. We're upset that Finn lost, right?
Well, yeah. Of course, I'm upset that Finn lost, but, like, again, like, it was expected. It was so expected because you know damn well they're not gonna push this beautiful man. Like, I don't know
I
what
can
it
hope.
is. I don't know what it is that they have against him. I feel like he pissed off someone or something, but yeah, they just kind of leave him in the middle when he should be a top guy.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean
all
he
this stuff
gives
that people
top
always
energy.
he does. Um, all this stuff that they say about, like, LA Knight, for instance, like him being
Oh,
overlooked. It's like, yeah, you have
out of
Finn
here with
Balor.
that.
Like, give it to
LA
Finn
Knight.
Balor
No
first.
way, bro.
Give it to Finn Balor first. I know how you
Please.
feel about
LA
LA
Knight
Knight.
can't even do a elbow off the top rope.
We'll get there.
No, but look, honestly, before we get into the men's elimination chamber, we have to talk about the almost hour production of Bell to Bell, Danhausen. So, all right, you're a fan. You're a fan?
I love Danhausen. Danhausen is one of my favorites. I've been following him for years. There's this wrestler named Effie. I don't know if you know who Effie is. He's like
I only know Effie from Dreamgirls.
so Effie is he's an out gay wrestler who does a lot of gay events. He's also known as one of the best in the indies. He used to tag team with Danhausen, and that's how I found
Okay,
out
cool,
about
cool.
Danhausen. So when he went to
I love
AEW,
the concept. Sorry, go ahead, girl.
yeah, when he went to AEW, I was like, "Oh, great." I was watching AEW because of him and Orange Cassidy, Tony Storm, of course, love. But, like, I had started watching them, and then they weren't really using Danhausen like Danhausen should be used, and then he, like, disappeared off of TV, and then I was reading about stuff, and it's like he was basically in contract for 2 years without being used.
Oh,
Like, they
wow.
just didn't have him on TV. He has to be released or not extend his contract if he wasn't gonna be on TV, and they did it anyway, which, of course, this is how it goes sometimes. So, I think, like, a lot of people either lost interest in Danhausen or they weren't familiar, if you started watching in the last year or so, which I think a lot of
Mm.
people started watching wrestling again in the last year or so.
I'm not gonna say that I don't like him.
Okay.
I love a new character. I love variety. I love give me something different. I've been waiting for this soap opera that we've missed since Vince left, and I think that Danhausen can definitely deliver an aspect of the crazy kooky wrestling world that
Yeah,
we've been missing.
right.
I do, but I don't think that the hype of weeks long, what's in this box, to have some magician with fog, no pyro, like it was just a lackluster debut. I think he deserves better.
I feel like the placement of his debut was bad. I feel like they could have either opened the show with it or put it, like, in between the women's matches
He
because
got
they
booed,
waited it's because everyone thought the main event was coming up next, you know? And
or it was gonna
then
be somebody like Jericho.
see, I would have hated that. I would have hated that because, like, screw Jericho. But, like, I feel like I don't know, like, all this hate Danhausen got because we saw, he got booed. Like, first he got like, everyone was happy, but then clearly, like, right away, people started booing. People that didn't know who he was because they suck. No offense, no offense. But,
I know him. What are
so,
you saying?
obviously, like, now, we're filming this on Tuesday night, which means yesterday was Raw. Danhausen was on Raw, and
Who'd he curse? He cursed
he
somebody.
cursed
I
Dom.
forget.
He cursed
Dom.
Dom, and it worked. The curse worked. But the thing is, like, right away, as soon as his segment aired, I went online and it's like everyone has already changed their minds about hating him. And
Yeah.
it's like you just didn't know who he was, and that's fine, but, like, why try to make the man feel bad if you didn't know? Like, you should feel bad about not knowing because that's mother effing Danhausen.
I hear you. I hear
Sorry,
you.
I
I
just love
just
him.
no, that's fine. That's valid. Enjoy. But
Enjoy.
I'm such an a-hole today. It's not on purpose, but I don't care.
It's not on purpose. I'm just born this way.
Pretty much. No, but I just think that, like you said, it was bad placement,
Yeah.
and the buildup didn't
Yeah, and I will
deliver.
say, remember, I did text you. I think it's Danhausen in there, like, a
I
few
believe
days
you.
ago.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
you said Jericho, and I was like, "It better be
I was
Danhausen."
hoping. I mean, Jericho's one of my favorites, you
Well,
know?
he used to be one of my favorites back in the day, for sure. Like, I had the Jericho action figure, like, he was one of my faves, but
I,
who he's becoming the last few years, no.
I'm just gonna throw this out there to the universe, and maybe, I'll get my wish or something. But I hear AJ's coming back to be a GM, and to have Jericho like be a GM in a year or two, I think I don't know. I think that would be cool. I love the list, his character work, all that is dope.
Yeah. I mean, he'll be entertaining, obviously, like, I'm gonna watch the show, like, I I watch it. Like Logan Paul, hate him, entertaining though, you know? Like I'm gonna be entertained. I'm not gonna doubt that. But I don't really care if he goes back or not. But I see your point. I see your point. It would be cool.
He's
I
better
don't
than
know if,
Danhausen.
well, yeah, I'm not gonna question that. Like, yes, he's a better wrestler than Danhausen, you know? He has years of experience over him. But Danhausen to me is just really entertaining. Like he's the comic relief.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I feel like we need more of that. People also online were saying like, "Oh, this is like what is this gimmick? This isn't like wrestling used to be, blah blah." It's like, do you
This
not
is
I was like,
exactly what wrestling used to be.
did you ever see Goldust? Doink the
Right.
Clown?
Don't star. Don't
We had
star.
we had Doink the Clown. Come on now. We had Gangrel as a vampire. Like the gimmicks were there. I
The
mean, Mr.
gimmicks were what
Wonder's a thing
made
right now.
wrestling.
Jesus.
Everybody
Yeah.
was a gimmick.
Exactly. People just, they just like to talk, 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 talk. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with him. Obviously, like I said, he already cursed Dom, and Dom already lost his championship because of it. Beautiful, beautiful.
That could be a good rivalry too, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to see him like team up with or have a rivalry with R-Truth.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
It'd be so stupid. It would be the dumbest thing
But
on TV.
that's the fun in it, you know?
Exactly. Exactly. I feel like he's just gonna walk around cursing everyone right now. Like, people's like, they're gonna lose championships, they're gonna lose matches. I think that's what's gonna happen. That's what should happen.
I think it's smart to put him on Raw when you have the Wyatt 6 on SmackDown.
Yeah.
You know, it just I'm just thinking about
Yeah.
that real quick.
I love that you think about the Wyatt Six because I do not.
No, I usually don't either, but if Danhausen was with them, I'd be like, too much of the same, you know? Of
Yeah,
the weird
true.
stuff.
The weird stuff.
The weird stuff. As
Alright.
I talk to you like this.
As we're over here looking weird to other people.
Gorgeous.
Alright,
Gorgeous.
so let's go
So
ahead and move right along to the final match of the night, which was the men's elimination chamber.
45-minute entrances as well.
I
Randy
know.
Orton, you could speed up his entrance and he's still going at like slow speed.
Yeah,
But
him and Roman
take your
have, like, the
moment,
longest entrances in the world.
enjoy your moment, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Randy can do whatever he wants. I would never be mad at that man.
It's very
He can call me the T
not
slur, and I'll be like, "Yes, you're right. You're so right, sir."
what is
You can't say
I was trying to think of something funny, but it didn't come fast enough.
it.
Everything I was gonna say was inappropriate.
Yeah, like
Sorry, yeah, let's get back on track.
yeah, long entrance after long entrance after long entrance.
Pageantry, that's what I was saying. It's the pageantry of it all,
Yeah.
you know?
I feel like Elimination Chamber doesn't need all that because I feel like as fans, we're kind of expecting it to be longer matches, right? Yeah, because
Yeah, I
I
would
literally
because
was
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I was thinking like, wow, this match went by quick for all of them, really. Yeah, I feel like these are. I was expecting them to be like an hour long, each or something.
I
But
agree, and, you know, we would hope for that because, you know, that's a great match, it fills the whole time. I think the majority of this PLE were ads.
yeah, yeah, and it's like I'm sorry, but they're making us pay an extra $30 to watch, and like $30 on top of having to get the app. So it's like if you pay, it's like you pay an extra 10 or 15 or 20 for ESPN
Mhm.
on its own, and then you have to pay an extra 30 to get this ESPN premium or something. It's like,
Something that brought me back to the WWE world was the network, $10 a month, you know, and now we're going back to the pay-per-view days where it's like every you gotta pay 45, $55 to watch an event.
yeah,
It's crazy.
I know, especially in this economy. Like, what do you think we are?
We broke, bitch, we
I
broke!
know. Why do you think you're lowering your WrestleMania ticket prices? Why do you think they're lowering? Because we
Can
are
we put our
poor.
cash apps up on these or something?
I know, right?
I'm kidding.
If anybody listening wants to get us tickets to WrestleMania, feel free.
Yeah, that I'm down for. I will be
I will be your girl.
yeah, no,
That's what
not
you were gonna
that, but
say.
Yeah,
I
"Please, sir, can I have some more?"
I know. Yeah, I mean, this was, it was fun. What did you like about this match?
Alright, I enjoyed the end. I know you don't love Logan Paul, I don't agree with a lot of things that he does, and but I do think that he's a great wrestler. I
Yeah.
do think that it was cool that he took out the first 3 people, but that's dope, that says a statement. I love that Drew came in and had his moment. I'm sick and tired of seeing the masked men, so I'm glad they kinda ended that with Seth Rollins finally making his return.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. I agree. I was over the best men thing too. Well, also because it just like half of the vision is injured. It's like who else is he gonna take out?
I am excited that Randy Orton won, though. I
Me
wasn't expecting it.
too. Right.
I am ecstatic. I think he's one of the best wrestlers. I
I
don't
mean,
even have
completely.
him on my list of favorites, but he always is. He's just somebody that I don't go
No,
to all the time,
Randy
but
is
he is top notch.
yeah, Randy's one of my goats. Like I love him. I think, he's done so much and I feel like you put him in any story and it doesn't feel old. It doesn't feel like I don't feel bored. I don't feel bored watching Randy. And I feel like there's always other things going on with him too, you know? It's like you give him a storyline, but he's always kind of showing up in other people's things, which I like that. Yeah, I was not expecting him to win at all. I think obviously we were all expecting Cody because that's the story they've been building, which again, I guess takes me back to what the fuck is, can we say fuck? We said fuck.
You said
Um,
fuck?
fuck no. Like it just takes me back to like what is happening at WrestleMania because again, we all thought Drew versus Cody because that's what they've been teasing or them two and Jacob fought too. Like I thought it was
Mm,
gonna be
mhm, mhm.
that. Now with Randy, what is it gonna be a fatal four way?
But if that's the
What's
case, what the
happening?
hell's the point of the Elimination Chamber?
Hey, I don't
Do you
write the
get what I'm
story.
saying?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I completely agree because this chamber felt pointless. It felt very
Absolutely.
pointless. Um, and then I don't know if you saw, but like Triple H, I think tweeted like, "Now we have our two WrestleMania main events." And then
Mm.
someone was like, "Then what the hell was a Rumble for?"
I didn't see that part. No, no.
I thought that was
That's
funny.
funny, though.
It's like, yeah, like what? You already had them, no? I'm so confused.
Well,
Um,
we don't even know who's gonna, like, open and close the show yet, though, do we? Like, night 1, night 2.
I don't know. I'm assuming,
Roman Reigns night 2, I would assume, right?
yeah, I'm assuming Roman's gonna get a main event. I'm assuming the men are gonna main event again because that's just what keeps happening. Which is crazy to me. It's like you have the women's rumble for them to be a main event, and then you just decide not to do it. Like,
I
how
don't
about you
think they
just
have
decide
2 sorry. I don't think that they have 2 strong enough women in each match.
well, what I'm saying is that, like, why don't they build up that some more instead of just relying on the men? Because it's like, well, you have the women, you just don't give them enough airtime to do what the men are doing. Like, they don't take 85 hours walking down the ring. You don't let them, you
Mm.
know? It's like let them do that. I mean, of course, Rhea gets to do that, which I think is great. Like I cannot hate on Rhea at all. I think she's the reason I think that a lot of the women are getting to shine right now. Because she has been dipping her head, I don't know, her hands into everything, you know? She's been in a bunch of storylines. Jade, no her now we know like she's going up against Jade and that's gonna be great, obviously, because Rhea, I'm sure it's gonna be a short match.
It looks good, but I don't know if Jade is at the caliber to deliver a main event WrestleMania match.
No, she's not. She's not.
I think
I
she's
love
beautiful, she
Jade.
has the look 100%, I do too,
Yeah.
but, you gotta get your reps in.
Yeah. She definitely doesn't it seems like I mean, she doesn't have the experience, obviously, but I feel like she's kind of remained at the same level since she came back. Or she since she joined, you know?
Mm.
It's like we loved her as a tag champ, but, she was able to, like, take time to, like, I guess, let Bianca shine, you know? Or Bianca was really the one that was, like, pushing through the matches because Jade was just being a powerhouse. I know. It's
Same thing
like,
with Raquel, just on a different level, right? It was just like size and appearance, and then we'll get you to a whole package at some point in time, hopefully.
yeah, but I feel like Raquel can deliver strong matches. Like I've seen
Now,
Raquel. No, I feel like Raquel for a while has delivered strong matches. She had
I'll
some
take
good
your word
matches.
for it. I
She's
didn't
had
watch NXT.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. She had some really good matches in NXT. Um, so yeah, we know she can deliver, but it's just a matter of how much time they give the women to do that. And I mean, as we all know, they also tell them to dumb down the wrestling. So
Hmm.
so there's that. Like I think with Jade, I don't think they're telling her that. I think she's just doing her own. But yeah. Whoa, you
Sorry,
bored?
girl.
Are you bored?
You know what? And not by you, but I was 100% bored by this PLE. I would say overall, I would give it like a 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
All right.
What
I hope
was
Mania is better.
what was the highlight for you?
Overall highlight, you go first. Let me think about it.
I mean, mine was Danhausen.
Danhausen.
Mine was
Yeah,
Danhausen. I know everybody booed, but that's because everyone's stupid, and that's not my fault. That's not his fault. That's the Lord's fault.
I will say I have 2. I will say Randy Orton was unexpected. So that
Yeah.
that was really cool. And I really like seeing Raquel get that double pin.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That was pretty cool for me.
I like that. I hope that they, you know, give Raquel her moment this year. Like, if it's not WrestleMania, let's maybe give her SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. For real. She deserves it.
All right, world.
Well, okay. Well, I guess we are done with this episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let us know in the comments what you thought. Of course, we wouldn't be doing this without you. We love you. I've been Bella Spreads.
I mistake. Peace.
Bye.